Mr. Julius Indongo, compliments of the new season, and thank you for speaking with the villager today. In a sudden move, you have changed camps, and we understand that you are no longer with the boxing stable that you've been fighting for and with, and you're moving to the United States of America. We want to understand, how did you get this contract to fight and train in Nebraska, Omaha?
Yeah, good. Thanks for the opportunity for the briefing out that I'm hereby to giving for the first time, and to just to inform the Namibian nation why I changed camp and decided to move up to the United States of America. So the reason is, every boxer in the history of boxing want to be partake in the American, because they are the ones that are mastering there, and they are the best when it's come to the marketing of boxing and to make flame of boxers. So what makes me to change camp is I want to give exposure to the entire Namibians and to open doors to the upcoming generation. My aim is that I need to raise my national flag, national anthem higher, and to open doors for the upcoming generation. If it's not me to do this, who will again do it on my behalf and to my loved country? So this is the reason why I decided to do, because I've already done history, and this is the time to open doors to the upcoming generation. Boxing, we don't want to live in a cultural system that is already there. We need to bring changes, and that's why I decided to do, so that the young generation of Namibia, they must be working easier, not as we have been working harder. Because I know if I work harder from the other side and expose out the Namibian talent, obvious, promotional, international, they will start looking at my country. Because I know there's a lot of the population, but if they see how the talent being exposed out, it's obvious they will come in and pop out and see who else is the next generation can follow in Julius Indongo footsteps.
Julius, as much as this is an exciting and noble undertaking, but I'm curious, I think even the listeners are too, what becomes of the contract that you have with Nestor?
Regarding to myself, I don't want to emphasize in that problem, because Nestor, I respect him, but he already partake in the legal. I don't want to mention anything regarding to that, because I might not stand for it, because he will stand for legal. Any further notice regarding on that, I will refer to legal, because I have a lawyer who will represent for me. That's why I don't want to comment anything regarding on that.
Are you saying that this matter has been put to the courts?
Yeah, it's not to the court, but my legal is busy with it, so I cannot comment whether I have signed anything with Nestor or I did not sign. Because if I end up saying I did not sign or I signed, I might get out some evidence in it. That's why I will just not say anything about that.
Okay, so as far as the contracts are concerned, you cannot comment, but then we understand, as the media, there's been a lot of news in the media that the relationship between you and your promoter has not been a good one, especially when you're going to Scotland. Is that true, that your relationship with Mr. Tobias was not really on a good ground? Can you...
No revealing on information like that. I'm telling you, my brother, I wish I could emphasize on it, but Sunshine already take legal side. Because if I expose out to the public what's inside me of what have happened, I might get something and lose out of what he's planning to do for me. Because he might put any comment on it and rely on it, because Indongo said, I don't want to say anything because my lawyer said I must not release any information. They will tackle on it. Him and his lawyer, they are busy on it.
So in other words, you cannot comment on how much you were paid in Scotland?
I will not comment on anything.
Once you go to America, Are we likely going to see you coming back to Namibia to continue with boxing, or will you be retiring and maybe being a promoter yourself?
Actually, my trip to America, it's just normal as I'm doing at home. It's only that I've changed camps with one aim of exposing my upcoming generation for Namibia. I know my blood and my body is still active, so I just need to go work hard and pull up. I don't know for how long will it goes, either maybe 2 years or 1 year. As long as I'm active, I have to go or to move forward and expose them. But mark my words, after 1, 2, 3 fights, most of the Namibia, they will understand what was my meaning. Because I know if I perform the way I've been performing in the national promotion, they will come hunt the Namibian boxers. And this is the aim. We want boxing in Namibia to change, to be at the level like other countries. If I compare you to Azuma Nelsons, those are the guys that expose their countries. Like if we talk of Nigeria, we talk of Ghana, the Joshua Crotis, those are the people, they expose their countries. That's why they are boxers, they are fighting in the nation, everywhere in the world. And who else can do it if we were not doing it for us while we get that opportunity? Yeah. That's the reason why I decided to move on, to give exposure of my country and my upcoming generation in the system of boxing. Actually, as I'm going to the United States of America, Omaha, Nebraska, Lincoln, I will step in for the preparation for my first fight, which will be in March. But the date is not yet finalized, so I have to get into the camp in order to prepare for such competition and to work with the conditioning coach, the trainer, and also to give, because I have a new management, a new promotion, so they also have an advert and also pay-per-views that will market the fight, and for me to step in there, it will be also mean out something. That's why they need me to be there, and I will be only, it doesn't mean I will be basing in America. It's only that I have a promotional in America that will always call me in to prepare 2 to 3 months before the fight. It always, every time once I finish with my bout, I will always come back home and get back to my duty. And that's how the agreement is. It doesn't mean that when somebody is having a contract of 2 years, 2 to 3 years, he's going to base. It depends on the condition of the fight that I'm facing. If it's such a big fight, that's how it has been happening at home. I used to be in the camp for 2 to 3 months, and it's also happening the same way. So I will just maybe realize more that when I'm going to America now, I'll come back March after the fight. Then I'll get back into the office. Once I get a next title, a next fight again, then I'll step to train again in America. Then after the fight, I come back.
Right. But I think the listeners would also want to understand. Suppose this contract ends after 2 years, and suppose it's not renewed. Are we likely going to see you joining any camp in Namibia?
Yeah, very much. I will just come back, but I will see how my performance, what God will offer me after that, because my age is also, they're also gone, and we need to help the upcoming generation. You can't force yourself into a talent. We have to know that you are no more active, rather giving chance to the upcoming and focus on them and give the development. Yeah, that's how I'm planning to do.
Any last words?
Okay, let me acknowledge my sincere to all coaches that have been involving since amateur and up to the level where I am today, and let maybe perhaps make it clear that due to my understanding in our Namibian history of boxing, I don't see anyone own anyone, because this is a game that have started and it have involved a lot of coaches. That's why I just would like to acknowledge them and thank them all for being all along, and they are still there for other upcoming generations boxers. And let me also recognize the Namibian fan and also the seniors everywhere around, plus the medias and sponsors, and let them think that what the decision I have take it's bad, but it's to take in life. As a man, you need to take chance in order to accomplish your journey. And we're having a legacy like Yatoivo, Safifuna, Nyoma. Those are, when they went for war, they were not having aim of saying they will make sure the country will get receive its independence, but they just went to battle for our independence, and that's how it have happened. And same apply, we young generation, we should do something. We should expose out something in order to let the legacy happen once we are no more there. That's why I can't rely in the culture that's of being just fighting at one level. I need to take it to another side and make sure our young generation will walk easier and move further and achieve more than what I have achieved. Thank you.